us do it the old-fashioned way.
Ew, disgusting. You mean fluid transfer?
What's up, fellas? It's your main man back on the scene with another episode of Simping in the Movies. On this episode, we're going to take a look at Demolition Man, a 90s sci-fi action flick starring Sly Stallone and Sandra Bullock. The movie makes fun of a futuristic world where PC culture took over and instituted an authoritarian society where everything they didn't want you to have was illegal.
Look, you can't take away people's right to be assholes.
The titular character had some romantic interaction with the
Lovely Lenina.
We are going to take a look at some scenes and see if he's a simp or a pimp. Before we get into it, fellas, do your brother man a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Share this bad boy out. Let's do it. All right, fellas, we're going to take it from here. And as always, I have to stop the video every now and then for the copyright breaks. They will allow you to use the video if you don't play too much of it. They will claim it, but they will allow you to use it. So let's do it. In this scene, they are building up to her attraction for the Demolition Man. Why she is attracted to him. So let's check this out.
Mellow greetings, Lenina Huxley.
Let me guess, Hollis Serene.
On the contrary, it's been a horrific AM. There was a defacement of public buildings, walls smudged with scandalous graffiti.
Really? Brutal.
See, that turned her on because there's something going on. She yearns for chaos. That's what makes them panties wet. Let's continue.
Why wasn't there an all cars notified?
Because there was no need to create widespread panic. Lieutenant Huxley, I monitored your disheartening and distressing comments to the warden this morning. Do you really long for chaos and disharmony?
Yes, she does. That's what turns her on. It's exciting to her. That's why a lot of chicks like thugs and bad boys and whatever, because that is exciting to them. Plain and simple. That turns them on.
Your fascination with the vulgar 20th century seems to be affecting your better judgment. You realize you're setting a bad example for other officers and sworn personnel.
In this scene, you're going to see the difference between the two men, Alfredo Garcia and John Spartan, why she sees him as boring, but John Spartan is exciting.
That was tense.
That was tense?
Yes.
Tell me something, Garcia. Don't you get bored code tracing perps who break curfew and tell dirty jokes?
Check my man out.
Actually, no. I find my job deeply fulfilling.
See this? See, he's all right with that. Peace. He's cool with that. But the lady likes the chaos.
I just cannot get over the reality of this office, Lenina Huxley. You're still addicted to the 20th century. High from its harshness, buzzed by its brutality. Oh, smoke! I mean, is there anything in this office which doesn't violate Contraband Ordinance 22?
Only you, Alfredo Garcia.
She don't like him because he's boring. Check her out what she's going to say in a couple seconds.
Don't you ever want something to happen?
Goodness, no.
I knew you were going to say that. What I wouldn't give for some action.
See, she likes that shit. She needs action. That's what a lot of chicks in the real world, if you're like a boring dude to them, they're not going to want to be bothered. You're not going to turn her on. She might deal with you when she's like 35 and all the dudes that turned her on have kicked her off the carousel. Then she'll deal with Mr. Good Guy, and he'll think he has something. That's why we're trying to stop you guys from hooking up with these old broads. Once you get past a certain age, past her party stage, man, like 20, 30 dudes and eased up in that. What you gonna marry her for?
Zachary Lamb. How was the fiendish Simon Phoenix apprehended back in the 20th?
12-state manhunt?
See, she asked that question, but she already knows the answer to the question. She's just trying to hide the fact that she's turned on by the Demolition Man.
Satellite surveillance? A video bite on unsolved mysteries. None of them worked. In the end, it took just one man. One cop.
There it goes.
John Spartan.
John Spartan?
Now, see, this is good movie making. Every time they mention his name, watch how they're going to zoom in on her face. So they're building up to them hooking up. With good movie making, they'll have something going on that sets up a future event. So that's what they're doing.
That's right. They called him the Demolition Man.
Spartan File 98345 LAPD. Spartan File 98761C LAPD.
Check out Alfredo Garcia.
Are you sure this is real life?
Barely. Spartan is a legend.
Check her out. See, she's turned on. Now she's about to reveal that she lied to those guys earlier on. Check her out.
I've been doing a historical study. Over 1,000 arrests over 3 years.
So she did a study that she already knew how Simon Phoenix was apprehended. So, you know, if you let them talk long enough, they tell on themselves.
All authentic criminals.
There was a lot more business back then.
How can you justify destroying a $7 million mini-mall to rescue a girl whose ransom was only $25,000? Fuck you, lady!
I love these old movies, man. I wonder if this is going to come out in 4K. I have it on Blu-ray, but I hope it comes out on 4K. If they rescanned it, because the Blu-ray looks pretty good.
Good answer.
This is your recommendation? The Demolition Man's an animal.
He's clearly the man for a job such as this.
Yeah, because she's trying to get in them draws so you hit them guts.
You could reinstate him.
He's a muscle-bound grotesque who hasn't worn a
See, every time they jump back to her face. So they're building up to that point for the attraction.
shield in 40 years.
Simon Phoenix is an old-fashioned criminal. We need an old-fashioned cop.
Yeah, buddy. So the next couple scenes, this is with him interacting alone. So we're gonna see if he simps when he's with her by himself. See if he try to put a move on her. Use any gimmicks, any sucker ass shit to try to get some booty. Or is she gonna throw the booty on the brother? Let's check it out.
I've been an enthusiast of your escapades for quite some time now. I have, in fact, perused some newsreels from the Schwarzenegger library, and that time that you took that car...
Hold it. The Schwarzenegger library?
This scene cracked me up because in Last Action Hero, this scene right here kind of cracks me up because in Last Action Hero, Arnold threw him in the movie. He was going through like maybe like a Blockbuster or something, and they had a display for Terminator 2, and it had starring Sylvester Stallone. So now in his movie, they had to show Arnold Schwarzenegger as the president, Schwarzenegger Library. So you can tell they're probably like friends or something.
Yes, the Schwarzenegger Presidential Library. Wasn't he an actor when you...
Stop. He was president?
Yes. Even though he was not born in this country, his popularity at the time caused the 61st Amendment, which states that...
I don't want to know. President.
So there's another scene with them in the car. They're still in the car, and just some interaction. So he's not simping so far. He's just chatting. So he's being cool. He's just being himself.
So, what's with this cocktail guy anyway? He says I saved his life, which I'm not even sure I did, and my reward is dinner and dancing at Taco Bell. I mean, hey, I like Mexican food, but come on.
Your tone is quite...
Taco Bell. I'm not too crazy about that spot. It's alright. Just a couple tacos or something. It's not like we got a spot around here. Dos something. It's like Two Guys or something like that. Their stuff slap.
As you facetious, but you do not realize that Taco Bell was the only restaurant to survive the franchise wars.
So?
So? Now all restaurants are Taco Bell.
No way.
So we're going to jump to where they're actually having dinner. And he's going to save the day. That's really going to turn her on. Let's check it out.
What would you say if I called you a brutish fossil, symbolic of a decayed era,
Check out Bobby.
gratefully forgotten?
I don't know. Thanks.
I thought you...
The side effects of the cryo process
Check it out.
are unavoidable.
He's about to go into
You were found
action.
guilty of criminal charges. You owed, and still do owe, a debt to society.
Yeah, there is. Call for backup. I'll be across the street.
John Spartan, where are you going?
Bad
Where-
guy's about to do bad things. It's just one of those hunches again.
Yeah, he's about to go into action. And watch how she reacts once he saves the day. She likes that. He doesn't like it.
What a fucking hero. Come on.
See, he doesn't like that because he's about to be exposed. Let's continue.
Please, don't.
See, they're just stealing to eat. And now that's got him thinking, like, hold up, something ain't right.
What the hell?
Such reckless abandonment. Looks like there's a new shepherd in town.
That sheriff. Who are those guys?
So now they're back in the car, and we're going to see again. Is he a simp or a pimp? Or is he going to just be himself? Or is he going to try to run game? Or do some goofy stuff? Try to get some tail.
Huxley, coding off. Auto drive.
Auto drive engaged.
Gotta take that break.
Look, I'm sorry I yelled at you back there.
No need to make a de-hurtful retraction. I've just assimilated too much contraband.
I gotta do it, guys. Just can't run the whole video.
I fleshed you out as some blow-up-the-bad-guy-with-a happy grin He-Man type. But now I realize that you're the moody, troubled-past gunslinger who will only draw when he must type.
Stop.
Stop.
What?
I'm not any of that. I just do my job and things
Get demolished.
So the next scene, they're going to be at her place, and she's going to offer him the booty. Now, right here, she's about to offer him the booty. She's not going to be direct with it. She's going to give him an explanation. Because you know how the ladies do. Oh, come over and watch some movies with me. Translation, come over and tap that ass. Let's get to it.
John Spartan? There is, of course, a well-known and documented connection between sex and violence.
Oh, Lord. Here she goes.
Not so much a causal effect, but a general state of neurological arousal. And after having observed your behavior this evening and my resultant condition.
So she just admitted that him being a demolition man, all that action, the ass whooping, destroying stuff, that turned her on.
I was wondering if you would like to have sex.
Check out his face. Like, what?
With you.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was good. She was hot back then. I don't blame her, but she offered him the booty. He didn't ask for none. So there's no simping detected here.
Great. I'll be right back.
Now check out how they have sex in the future. This scene cracks me up, man.
Now just relax. We'll begin in a few seconds.
Begin what?
Having sex, of course.
Nipple going on here. Got the music in the background, Love Boat. Gotta stop it, guys. I mean, it is what it is. If you play it too long and act like you're playing the whole movie, and ding.
What's wrong? He broke contact.
Contact? I didn't even touch you yet.
So that's how they have sex in the future. Some neurological transference or some crap.
But I thought you wanted to make love.
Is that what you call this?
Reverse sex has been proven to produce higher orders of alpha waves during digitized transference of sexual energies.
All right,
He ain't trying to hear that. Especially, I mean, he been frozen for 40 years, man. He ain't trying to put no damn helmet on and think about it. He trying to get busy.
Hey, what do you say we just do it the old-fashioned way?
Ew, disgusting. You mean fluid transfer?
Fluid transfer.
I mean, boating, the wild mambo, the hunka chunka.
That is no longer done. The exchange of bodily fluids, do you know what that leads to?
Yeah, I do. Kids, smoking, a desire to raid the fridge.
The rampant exchange of bodily fluids.
So, we're going to take it to the last scene in the movie. After all the action and the chaos, and see how he fares.
Thank you for rendering me unconscious.
Huxley, I did it for your own good.
We're supposed to be a team.
We are.
He about to put that move on her. So he didn't ask her like the corny man. You mind if I kiss you? He just went for it.
My. Are all fluid transfer activities like this?
Better.
Better? My.
So I'm going to conclude that he didn't try to get any booty. All he did was be himself. She was turned on. She threw the booty at him. So he is a pimp. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you fellas in the next video. Peace.